now that I've gotten you depressed with all the bad news, there is some good news. In fact, there's much good news. Obamacare remains unpopular. 60 to 70% of American voters don't like it ever since it was passed. We can get it repealed, but we are going to have to fight hard and not give up. This is the crown jewel of the socialists and the Marxists and the people that love utopian schemes in America. They will not give this up without a fight, so we are going to have to keep fighting. We might even have to fight this for decades, but it must be repealed no matter what. And it can be repealed. It's just going to take a lot of determination. Here's strategy number one. Re-elect a conservative House committed to full repeal. It might be nice to have a speaker who is a little more aggressive about defunding Obamacare. Strategy number two, elect a conservative Senate committed to full repeal. Some very good news is that repeal is possible with only 51 votes because this bill was passed through a process known as reconciliation. It cannot be filibustered. The repeal of Obamacare cannot be filibustered in the Senate, and so it only requires 51 votes to repeal it, or 50 votes plus the President of the Senate. Jim DeMint in the Senate has established a Senate Conservatives Fund, which I would strongly recommend to you. Candidates include Mark Newman from Wisconsin, Ted Cruz from Texas, Josh Mandel in Ohio. These men are strongly committed to repealing Obamacare and will be focused on this if they are elected. Strategy number three, elect a president committed to full repeal. The choice is narrowing. You might not be too happy with either choice, but Romney has said repeatedly that he's committed to full repeal, so even if you aren't thrilled with him, hold your nose if you have to and vote, because if Obama is reelected, I guarantee you, you will not be able to repeal Obamacare. More good news, every federal race is now national. You may not be able to vote in every election, but you can contribute, you can phone bank, and you can contact people you know in any state or district to work on repealing Obamacare. There are wonderful ways now over the internet where you can phone bank from, for example, Wisconsin, and phone bank for a candidate in Illinois or in Massachusetts or in North Carolina. You can make calls from the comfort of your home and try to get conservative candidates re-elected to the House or elected to the Senate or elected president. So there's hope. Hopefully Obamacare will be going down in flames like this Zeppelin. Strategy number four, stay informed and involved. And choose your sources of information very carefully, such as Drudge, Fox, CNS News, WorldNet Daily, Americans for Tax Reform, Heritage Foundation. Ignore the dinosaur media. Until the election in November 2012, the dinosaur media will be constantly trying to dispirit people that want to repeal Obamacare. The so-called mainstream media is no longer objective whatsoever. They are totally in the bag for Obamacare, and they are going to try to dispirit anybody that wants to repeal it, so just ignore them. Stay involved. I highly recommend precinct work to you. You can get involved in your local precinct level, getting out the vote, going door to door. You can contribute and phone bank, as previously mentioned, network with others via Facebook and email. We are all community organizers now. Strategy number four, highly recommend Mark Levin's show. Locally, he's heard in San Antonio on 550 KTSA at 7 p.m. Mark Levin is the General Patton of the Tea Party. His site is free, unlike many others, and you can download his show every day. Listen to it on your iPod, listen to it from a CD. Mark Levin concentrates on individual candidates and races, so he does a media bypass and helps you focus on the crucial races that will elect conservative House members, Senate members, and president candidates. Finally, strategy 6, get on your knees and pray, because we will need heavenly assistance to rid ourselves of this insane law. God bless you, and may we all be freed of Obamacare shortly.